this on? Is this working? Oh! I just sneezed by accident. But, what is good, guys? What's up? Yes, it is Persona. Yes, it is another Saturday morning. And yes, this is the best podcast on YouTube. All these things are facts! What is good, guys? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of MOG and Friends podcast, host of When Persona Speaks, fellow TOA member. And yes, it is another Saturday morning. And you guys already know, every Saturday morning, you have to start your mornings off right with Mind. I was about to say Mind of a... Yo,
Mind of a Gamer.
I gotta
MOG and Apostrophe Friends podcast.
Yeah, I gotta work on that. You know, I'm trying to, make sure it rolls off the tongue nicely. You feel me?
I got you, bro. Slowly. It's MOG and Apostrophe Friends podcast.
Shout out to my boy Demigod Reviews, man, because, MOG Boy's in the building. You already know MOG Boy's in the building. But, like I said, it is another Saturday morning. Shout out to the people that was here. Shout out to Playbox. Playbox was here like an hour for the podcast. He typed in the chat. Shout out to Playbox. I appreciate you coming through, man. But, yeah, it is another Saturday morning. And you guys got to start your mornings off right with that Mind of a Gamer. MOG and Friends, don't worry. It'll give me like a week. It'll roll off easy. But before we get into the intros and talk about what we're going to talk about, what is MOG? MOG is a chill podcast for everyone to enjoy. We talk all things gaming, controversial topics and the community that comes with it. We always approach all topics with a fair and unbiased perspective. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Chuck in the building. What's up, Chuck? This week was a crazy week. Yesterday was a crazy night.
Yeah.
Very fun, very entertaining. If you guys missed the I Pour Up, I keep saying I Pour Up because, we did pour up. The Pour Up Halloween multi-stream that was happening on Twitch between myself, Demigod, Reviews, and Leash. Capiche. It was some, I ain't even gonna say minor, major technical setbacks.
Major technical difficulties.
Major technical difficulties. Not for me, not from Demi. So you can guess who it was. I ain't gonna say who it was, but you can guess who the technical difficulties were. So we ended up not starting till 10:30. It was
just about.
Yeah, we ended up not starting till 10:30. So it was really, really crazy. We're still this was the first one, and as we got better into it. Not better, got more into it. I know Leash is texting me like crazy. As you guys can see, Leash isn't talking. You would know if Leash was here because Persona, what are you talking about? That's not how it happens.
Yeah, she's currently having technical difficulties.
Again, so...
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see... The technical difficulties. Leisha's literally texting us right now saying, "Hey guys, I'm having technical difficulties. Persona, you better not be saying nothing." Y'all know how she is. She be bullying me. Anyway, let's get into the. I don't want to do the intros, but the Halloween stream, it was good. It after a couple of drinks, I'll say, 2 or 3 drinks, and we had a couple.
Sauce Walker.
Facts. We had a couple cool people come through. Shout out to Jewel. Shout out to Karama. Shout out to Ace. They all came through. I feel
very cool, very fun people.
Yeah, very cool people, very fun people. Shout out, especially Karama. Big shout out to Karama, man. My man's was on some real messed up stuff. And Dead by Daylight.
They came through with the hammer, bro.
Came through ready with the humming and the axes, and I'm like, okay. What,
first of all, we getting killed by a woman that's at least 6'11", bro.
Yo, did you see how tall she was, bro? That was some guy. I'm like, damn. I mean, I climbed the tree, but damn, Can we cut? Can we cut the roots off a little bit?
Talking about cut the.
Can we cut the roots off just a little bit? That's a lot. Yo, shout out to J Barry. Hey, Barry in the building. Ian, what's good, man? Appreciate you guys coming through. Yeah, so we played Dead by Daylight, which was really fun. Really fun actually. It was the game was let me keep it a buck with y'all. The game was trash. To me, the game was garbage.
It was not trash.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. The game was garbage.
The only thing garbage about the game is the invite system and the lobby system. That is the only garbage thing about it.
That lobby system is terrible. I don't know how that even left the conveyor belt and went to market with that lobby system. That is.
But I say, in comparison to Friday the 13th, outside of the fun and open world aspect of Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight has the better gameplay, bro. The close quarters environment makes you feel like you genuinely being chased for forever.
I'm sorry, bro. Friday the 13th is better than me. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Friday the 13th is way better in my opinion. I mean, I feel like we had more fun on there. Honestly, like
I mean, outside of the moments where you can clearly know that it was getting a little irritating for Dead by Daylight, I enjoyed Dead by Daylight. I just enjoy the gameplay of it. You have to juke. You have to move around. You got to be a little bit cerebral. Friday the 13th, unless you have great people to play with and a not so great Jason.
That was great as well. I'm sorry, on Friday the 13th, it was just like so many dope matches, like so many like hype matches. Especially when I was the last person alive. And I'm gonna clip that part so you guys can see. I'm gonna put that on YouTube so y'all can see how this game just didn't want me to win. I didn't press X to like vault out the window. I pressed X as I was moving, and then it just like kind of latched onto. I'm like, no, don't do that. I meant to stop and go out the window, but then now that I'm thinking about it, I should have ran to the back room and jumped out that shit. Just kept running like, yo, what the hell?
Bro, you can tell Jason was in rage mode too, because once I see him barrel through the door, I'm like, yeah, you got 10 seconds, bro. You better just break his ankles or something. Because when you in the last one.
Here's the thing, though. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting for him to barrel through. Like, I really thought like he was like, he was just going to like, hit the door like he does. Yo, when he just straight walked through the door, I'm like, that kind of confused because I thought I would have been safe because I closed the door. So like,
when Jason's rage mode like that, bro, they not hitting the door anymore.
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, that's what like kind of scared me a little bit. I was like, oh shit, okay, what's going on here? So but then with Debbie was Jason, he threw MOG boys out the window. I'm like, yo, Debbie, what's good, bro? Yo, we MOG boys. You ain't got to kill me. I'm leading him to the kills. You feel me? I came back as Tommy Jarvis. And, I'm like, yo, I got you, bro. Like, it ain't even, like, Debbie like, nah, ain't no MOG boys out here. I'm like, whoa, no MOG boys. What are you even talking about right now, bro? No MOG boys. I'm like, yo, I got the weapons and stuff, so I'm like, yo, bro, I can use the weapons, but I'm not trying to do that because, we MOG boys. He grabbed me up. I'm like, all right, hold up, stab you in the neck. All right, now you playing games. I'm trying to lead you to the kills, and we can work as a team. Demi not talking to me. Demi quiet. I'm like, all right, I get it. You a little angry. I stabbed you in the neck. It's cool. Demi start walking up to me trying to grab me. I had to pull out the shotty. Like, all right, bro, you playing games. Ultimately, I died anyway, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, ultimately, it didn't work in your favor, regardless. But...
Leash died the first time. She died every time, first one down.
I'm going to tell you, I was so focused on that match. I went quiet. I'm like, I'm just trying to hunt people down. Only time y'all heard me say something was when I was breaking backs.
What was that what was the joke you said? Oh, yo, all right, so peep this, guy. We playing Dead by Daylight. And Debbie was playing. He was the monster. I think he grabbed a leash or Jewel. And he was like, What you think this? Don't you think this is shocking? Some shit he said. This shit was funny. It was like so stupid. It was stupid, but it was funny. And I'm like, Debbie, what did you just say? Like, what?
All right, you can just go ahead and hang out here.
Oh yeah, that one was great. Yo, Ice Queen, what's up? What's up? We just waiting on Leash to get her technical difficulties under order, so that we could really get into the show. But yeah, it was good though. It was really fun. The port was good. I took like, I ain't gonna lie, I took like 9 shots.
I'll take about 4 or 5.
It was magical.
Yeah, it was fun. I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely did enjoy it. I mean, even the Dead by Daylight, even though I wasn't feeling it at first, after a while it kind of grew on me a little bit. I was like, oh, this is cool. But then when we got on that Friday the 13th, you know, it was really fun. It was really cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, don't worry, guys. Those gamer nights, whatever. Realistically, this was just supposed to be a MOG and Friends thing. That kind of just like blew up into like, yeah, you know, let's just invite people and play. So that's kind of what it turned into. But we will have like gamer nights, you know, maybe like once a week or something like that, where we'll you know, we'll all play games and, you know, have fun, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, let's get into these intros, man. My boy in the building. My boy's in the building. You know, it's a MOG boy takeover, man. The first lady of MOG, she out of here. She.
Yeah, she's currently having technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties. So it's about to be a MOG Boys podcast. Yo, Demi, introduce yourself to the people and let them know the games you've been playing throughout the week.
What's going on, everybody? Demi got reviews here. What have I been playing throughout the week? Well, it's actually been a pretty busy week in terms of gaming for me. I beat Saturday Morning RPG. I beat Fire Emblem Warriors. I beat this horror game on Switch called North. It's not good. Not even good in the slightest. Like, I'm actually very disappointed in that.
What's it called?
North.
What's that about? It's a horror game.
It's like a horror game. Well, you escape in a mental asylum, but you also go into like these flashbacks and whatnot, and it's just not fun, you know?
Yeah.
I've been playing this cool mobile game called Arena of Valor. It's a bit too easy. I'm actually very disappointed about that. Because once you get a certain character and the ball starts rolling as whoever you're playing with, you're on fire. Game is cool. The online is slim pickings. I need them to bring that over to PS4 or Xbox, to be honest. There's like no real comp. And then when you get the comp, it's like those matches can go on for forever.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. And then, what else?
Hello?
Hi.
Y'all hear me?
You got some technical difficulties under order, huh?
No, I'm just using a different mic. My mic, I don't know what's going on. So,
Your mic a L, you feel me? That ain't even a mic, that's a like.
Shut up.
Demi doing his intro, then we'll get to you.
Okay.
Intro. Okay. Let's see. What else? Knocked out Kiwami 2. And then I'm about to refinish Life is Strange Before the Storm.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Did you say COD too? I know we played COD this week.
Kiwami 2. Oh, yeah, we played COD also. Yeah, we played COD.
You already know. COD.
Oh, and I finished the Black Cat DLC, which was...
Oh, yeah.
It was okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Definitely make sure you guys go check out his first impression. You already know. Gotta get that on there.
I got the full review up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, you finished it. Yeah, he's got the review.
Check both of them. Yeah, check out the Let's Play and the review. So, nice. You know, we'll check it out. But it's been a really gaming week for me. Even with all the stuff I was doing at work, I still managed to just knock out games while I was here.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yo, shout out to everybody in the stream right now. Appreciate you guys. Then we got, finally, you know, fashionably late. Because I gotta fix my hair. Miss
Oh,
Miss Leash, what's up? How you feel? How you doing?
I feel good. Let me share something with y'all.
Okay.
I'm looking through the group chat,
Uh-huh.
and all I see is pictures of y'all ugly ass faces this morning, and I'm like, y'all was real childish in the group chat yesterday with your drunk asses.
Nah, that wasn't even off of no trash.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah, that's just something we normally do.
It was a joke we were
y'all
doing.
are real childish this morning, but I'm good. I just have to troubleshoot after the damn podcast and shit. But other than that, I'm all right.
Yeah,
What's up?
that's what's
Um,
up. That's what's up.
yeah.
We were talking about the what's the name earlier, the Halloween multi stream, but just introduce yourself to the people and let them know the games you've been playing
Y'all
the week.
know what it is. It's me, baby. It's what's his name? It's what's his name? David
Now the
Ruffin.
joke is past.
No, it's a David Ruffin, okay? Ain't nobody to come in and see you, Otis. Or I'm just playing. No. Let me stop. All right, y'all, it's Leash Capiche. I'm here finally. I have to work out some technical difficulties, but I'm here. I ain't been doing nothing much this week. I played Outlast on Tuesday. I've been playing Dead by Daylight. Like it's like an addiction. I don't understand why nobody told me how fun this goddamn game is. Like last night, even after we got off the multi stream, like me, Karama, and a couple of other people who I fuck with, we were like playing till about like 6 in the morning.
Mm.
That by daylight fun as hell. And I saw y'all two up cowboying it up last night or whatever. But that's fine. What else? What else? What else? I was going to play games on the PlayStation, like exclusives, but I looked in PlayStation Now and I just got overwhelmed, and I was just like, you know what? I just can't. Uh,
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
hold up, cause she just said that so nonchalantly, and yo,
Mm.
I did say I was gonna make this a big deal
Oh,
because it's a spectacle, ladies and gentlemen,
uh-huh.
ladies
Uh-huh.
and gentlemen,
Yeah, whatever.
Leash Capiche finally,
Uh, God.
finally
Shut up.
has a PS4. I need a round of applause.
Shut your mouth.
Leash Capiche finally has a PS4. My
Shut
God.
shut your mouth, bruh.
My God,
Shut
it's a miracle,
your
guys. You feel me? I prayed to the gaming guys. I said, gaming God,
mm-mm,
I want Leash to be great. You
mm-mm.
feel me? I'm trying all I can, Lord, to make Leash Capiche great, but she won't see the light. I need you to show her the way. And he dropped the PlayStation 4 on her lap. He said,
Bro.
he looked at Leash. He said, "Now go, my child. Go be great." Get that PS4. That's what's up, yo. Shout out to Leash, man. She got a
But I
PS4.
mean, it's all well and good because I'm getting Red Dead on Xbox, so you could have saved that speech for somebody who
She'll have her
really
PS4. Trust me, guys.
really
She'll
is
have it.
trying to drink the punch because I'm not drinking the punch that you're trying to
Hey,
serve me right
this
now.
is what I
Okay,
said. I said this to her early in the week, guys. I said day by day,
you
and she
know,
she doesn't believe me. And ask
because
Demi. Demi
all
confirms
y'all
me.
do is slander. Even after look,
Day by day,
no,
she'll
even
she'll play
after.
PlayStation 4 more and more and
I
more
mean,
and more
honestly,
and
right now,
more to the
no.
point where that's all she gonna play when she get home from
Honestly,
work.
no. Because the only reason why I play PlayStation more is because there's a lot of games that I've never played before. But after a while, the PlayStation's like a side dude. Wow, I'm gonna get tired of the PlayStation and go back to old faithful
You
Xbox.
won't.
So I will.
You won't.
Why?
I guarantee
I
that you
mean,
won't. I
and then
guarantee
the
it.
only reason that I'll probably just be on PlayStation more is because everybody is on PlayStation. Like if I want to play with other people, I'll be on PlayStation. But all like games that come out on both consoles, I'll play them on Xbox. I bet you. Because my family members are on Xbox. My internet family members are on PlayStation. So I'm just torn in between the two. I don't know who to choose. It's fine. I'm a polygamist. You know, you gotta keep you a main and you gotta keep you a side. Ain't that right? How?
So we know what type of person you are in a relationship. Okay, so continue with your Tell us the games you're playing.
Let's see.
Friday the 13th.
What else? I played that. Of course, yeah. We played Friday the 13th. That piece of crap game. That game sucked. Game was ASS. I'm trying not to curse on the Sabbath. That game was ASS. It was toilet tissue. Disgusting. Trash. Throw it in there. Okay. Persona. And I played something else this week, but I can't think of it because the tequila.
Outlast too.
I did. I said I played Outlast.
Oh, you said Outlast? Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I know I played something else. But
Gears of War. Didn't you play that?
I played Gears of War. This week, right? I played Gears of War. Did you stream it? I didn't stream it. I played it for my own enjoyment. I'm not streaming Red Dead either. I'm playing that shit for my own enjoyment. I don't want to be talking to nobody. I don't want. So, yeah, that's what I played. So boom, that was my week.
Guys, if you like I said earlier, if you missed the Halloween streams, definitely check those out. We'll announce that later in the show. But for me, you already know, man, your boy Persona, and this week has been a great week for me gaming wise. Call of Duty, hardcore, COD, Soul Calibur 6. Was playing that this week as well. My boy Cervantes is still so savage in the game. I love it. Shout out to my boy Zaza Lamel as well. What else? Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight, trash. And I finally started Red Dead Redemption 2. Literally this morning, like an hour ago. I finally started the game. I couldn't play the game yesterday because as soon as I came home, we was doing the pour-up stream. After that, I was gonna play after we were done, but then like I was watching Hulu, and like I kind of just like knocked out. Like all my lights in my house were on. My computer, like everything was on when I woke up this morning. Like damn, what the hell? And then yes, I was like, you know what? I need to play it so that we can have something to talk about. So yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2, which I'm going to dive deeper into that after the podcast, of course. And, yeah, that's really all I've been playing this week, man. It's really just been a pretty chill. Oh, and My Hero Academia, My Hero 1 Justice, the fighting game that came out, played that as well. Really good. And as I suspected, All Might is the shit, which I am very, very happy about. So, yeah, that's what I've been playing this week. Dope games. But, yeah, let's get into these topics. So, first topic, Smash Bros. This is definitely a rumor. This isn't confirmed yet, but I think this could be true. If it was to be confirmed, it would be cool. But so apparently, Banjo-Kazooie. Let's see. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie. Isaac from Golden Sun, Mac Rider, Gino from Super Mario RPG, Chorus Kids from Rhythm Heaven, and Echo Fighter Ken from Street Fighter, and Shadow from Sonic, and Shadow the Hedgehog are rumored to be joining the roster of Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Sounding real beefy.
Switch, which brings the total characters to 77. And each character is likely to get their own stage, which brings the total stages to 108 stages. Let me start here. And this is a serious question. I'm not even trying to be funny. Can the Switch cartridge hold that much? Like, are we gonna have multiple cartridges to install this game? Like, I'm keeping it a buck here. Like, this is starting to sound really ambitious, which I'm like, all right, that's a good thing.
I mean, they probably sacrificing something to make that happen.
But how many gigs can the cartridge hold? Can the Switch cartridge really hold that, bro?
Probably like 32. Then they gonna probably have digital to hold extra.
Bruh. Listen, yo, start us off, Leash. How you feel?
How I feel about what? This?
Yeah, Smash Bros. The characters, the rumored characters.
I mean, Smash Brothers is technically a fighting game, and I don't play those. One, but I'm really excited to see how, if they do put Banjo-Kazooie in there, that's the one I'd be excited about. That like how would they fight? What would be the dynamic? Blah blah blah. But I mean, I ain't really hype about it or anything. But I'm sitting up here like I know y'all. I mean it's not hard to impress me, but at the same time, I haven't played Super Mario Smash Brothers since the
Super
GameCube.
Mario Smash Brothers? What's that?
What are you talking about?
You mean Super Smash Bros?
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I damn mean, Persona. I heard it. Plus, Persona, I heard you talking shit earlier. In the thing, I just didn't say nothing because I was going through my technical difficulties. I forgot to say this earlier. Don't you ever in your life try to play me? Because if you play me, you play yourself, bruh. One, and then two. Like I said, I haven't played a Smash Brothers title in a very long time. But so it's up to y'all to really sell me on this one, honestly.
So Demi, how do you feel about this?
Wait till after the podcast, bro. Oh, it's gonna be. I don't want to do this in front of but wait till after the podcast.
You gotta behave in front of company.
I ain't gonna call you out in front of company, bro.
You can't call me out on. You can't call me out on nothing.
You was talking shit, man. You know what?
Shit, man.
Yes, you was.
Guys.
I'm tired of the abuse. All I did was join on to this podcast, thinking it was an upstanding podcast, thinking y'all were men of the cloth.
I am a man of the cloth.
Y'all are not men of the cloth, bro. Y'all are men of the skirts.
Chill, why you keep saying, yo, don't love me?
Men of the slander. Chill. Men of the debauchery. That is what y'all are. Yeah.
But Demi, how you feel about the Smash Bros?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Banjo-Kazooie is not my first Xbox rep choice.
For real?
That is not the Xbox rep that I would want. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. The rep I would want personally would be Cuphead.
Ooh.
Yeah. Cuphead would be a perfect choice. I agree. 100%.
Especially with the way he can morph into things. Then have Mugman like as the palette swap form. That would have been like the better choice. Him or Conker would have been like my first two.
Conker?
Yeah, definitely Conker. Conker would have been a great choice.
Nasty ass game. Game was filthy.
It's great.
That would have been like my first two pick. But Banjo-Kazooie is cool. I guess they're doing it for the hype around him. Gino, that's like the most obscure reference possible. Mm-hmm. Like I can't like name people who are really like sitting down asking for this guy. Chorus Kids. I don't
see where that came from either.
Yeah, I don't either. Chorus Kids is another obscure reference, which is just cool. I want to see how they play because they're like little kids is like stacking on top of each other. And then are they gonna sing? Are they gonna like do sound effects or area of move effects and anything like that?
Fight like Canary.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Where like they do the sound wave moves and stuff like that, like the AOE stuff. I could see them setting them up like that, which would be cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that. But then again, Course Kids is still
a very obscure. Yeah, Mock Rider, I guess, because you need another F-Zero representative outside of Captain Falcon.
But maybe that's what they're trying to do, cater to the people who like the obscure shit. Because, I mean, they've already, for the most part, touched on or, have catered to everybody else, right? So
yeah, I mean, yeah, they have.
Kind of. Yeah. People are still waiting on Cloud to get put in here or something like that.
Cloud isn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who was that? That's someone. I remember. It's someone from Final Fantasy they want in there.
If I'm not mistaken, Cloud is in, and I think Zach is his Echo.
Oh, okay. All right. So then I might have been wrong. Sorry. My fault.
Who else? It was... Oh, Isaac. Isaac is another one that I actually wanted. When I heard it, at first I'm like, they got Isaac from Binding of Isaac? But when they said it was Golden Sun, I was like, oh, okay. This is something I'll accept.
My man was hype. Like, oh, all right. Never mind.
Bro, I'm like, this is a guest character? Okay, all right, you got me. Where the 60 at? But that's cool. Isaac is great. And who was the last one? Ken and Shadow. Yeah, okay. Shadow is somebody that should have been in there from, like, the jump. And the fact that we're waiting so long, it kind of hurts me a little bit, but I accept it. Oh, did you guys know that Rayman was supposed to be a guest, but he also got cut out?
Yeah, I could see Rayman. Which I'm like, I probably wouldn't have. My thoughts on Rayman being in the game kind of would have been the same. Like, whatever. Like I don't know. Like Rayman is a cool series, but I never really got into it too deeply like that. So I wouldn't care. As far as the Sonic characters, though, I would rather them have Amy.
No, hell no. Amy, did you really just say that?
Yes,
First of
yes.
all, Amy was
Amy with that hammer, yo, she gonna smack you.
she
She
was
gonna smack
trash.
you.
I hated playing her in what was that Sonic game that came out on Dreamcast where you was walking around the city and then you did her missions and then there were stupid missions where she went into the damn love tunnel with Sonic. No. Ever since then I hated Amy.
Oh, I forgot the name of the game.
It's Sonic something, but you
Yeah, I know what
know.
you're talking about. I forgot the name of the game though, but I mean, in terms of like Microsoft characters though, like I would want honestly Master Chief. It sounds cliche. I would want either Master Chief or Marcus Phoenix. Is Marcus Phoenix in the game? No, yeah, Marcus Phoenix. I'd rather have
Really?
him in the game out here with his sword, slicing people up. That would have been great to have him.
Marcus Phoenix
Yeah.
with his chainsaw and his gun.
Mm-hmm. And he used it as like a sword, kind of like
I don't know though. He beefy.
And which there's plenty of big characters in the game.
I mean, yeah, but eh.
Man, that would have been fire. Shout out to Marcus Phoenix. I would have wanted that. That'd have been dope. The Sonic game is called Sonic Irrelevant.
Oh
Funny.
god.
But yeah, let's move on, man. All right, so Spider-Man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Spider-Man. Uh, I'm so hyped. Because it's a great thing. So Spider-Man. Well, NPDs came out this week, and with the NPDs that released, obviously, there was, for those that don't know what NPDs, they track the sales of games, hardware, software, revenue, all that good stuff, man. It's a numbers thing, statistics, things like that. So NPDs released for September, and the top-selling game for September, no surprise here, is Spider-Man, PS4 Spider-Man. So the top, I'll name off the list of top five. We can do top five. So top five top selling games for September was Spider-Man, NBA 2K19, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, FIFA 19, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Now, what makes this so crazy with the Spider-Man being number one on the NPDs is the fact that Spider-Man beat out multiplats, especially NBA 2K19, which is a huge game, a monumental game, and it's on multiple consoles. And
You have
Spider-Man,
it on 4 different platforms.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you have 4 different platforms, and Spider-Man beat that out for September. Mind you, they both came out the same day. That's what? What? Like what? Someone take the realms. Demi, start us off.
I think it's incredible. That is, when you really think about it, it's mind blowing to see that it's beating out 2 of the most popular sports franchises right now, NBA and FIFA.
Yeah.
With the money those games bring in just off virtual currency alone, Jesus Christ, that is crazy. And those games are available across multiple platforms: Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and PC. So let that just sit for a second about how much Spider-Man is really selling. And Spider-Man had a dominant force behind it, and it's only available for one platform.
One platform.
And that shows you when people really do sit down and support. If the support is there, you're going to see outcomes and results like this.
Not only that, but I feel like with Spider-Man doing this well, it further solidifies the point that single player only games are very much alive and well.
Yeah, and I still don't understand that sentiment because single player games were still thriving, even with the So I never understood that sentiment and why this whole narrative of single player games are coming back with a force. They were still here and still alive. Just
well, I think that kind of goes into remember last year when Phil Spencer had gave that interview about the impact of single player games. I think that's where I don't want to say that's where it started. I'm not going to say. I think
that was a combination of that and EA when they were trying to do that focus on more multiplayer. Yeah.
That's where like the whole culmination of people thinking that single player games aren't important or work. People were saying single player games aren't worth $60 anymore or single player games.
Yeah, so and that's where the one and done sentiment also stemmed from.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the one, it had the one and done sentiment. It had all these, different crazy things that people were saying about single player only games. And then, earlier in the generation, there was a huge push for multiplayer games. Remember, you had a lot of gamers saying that single player games need to have more replay value, so they need to put multiplayer in games. Then you had like the whole push of multiplayer only gamers, quote unquote, where they wouldn't play games that weren't multiplayer. So there was a culmination of things that kind of shifted the community a little bit into a mindset of thinking or believing that single player games either one didn't hold value or two aren't alive. They're not as good. Because people are talking about the revenue of multiplayer games and how you could do microtransactions with this and the third. It was a lot of crazy things, but to see that when you look at all platforms 2018 year to date top 10 games, the top 3 games, the top 4 games of 2018, 3 because Monster Hunter does have multiplayer. The top 3 games are single player only titles: God of War, Spider-Man, which is insane for Spider-Man. Spider-Man is in the top 3 all-time year-to-date top games to sell for this year so far. This is insane. So it's Far Cry 5, God of War, and Marvel Spider-Man, the top 3 games. That's crazy. That's crazy that Spider-Man even made it to that list that quickly. That's crazy. Leash, how you feel?
I mean, for a person who's never played Spider-Man.
Well, to see, never played Spider-Man.
I could only come answer this with the perspective of the outside looking in. It is like rather, I guess, like phenomenal that it, like you said, that it beat out games that were on multi-platforms. But I mean, even with the launch itself, that was my whole timeline. I swear for like, I'm sorry, I was screaming last night. God damn, I can't stop coughing. But yeah, that was just. Wait, excuse me, what you said?
No, I was reading something on the thing.
Yeah, that for like a straight up week, my whole timeline, Spider-Man. So I mean, it shocks me in the sense that it did beat out games that were released on other platforms. You got to think all of those cumulative sales still didn't beat Spider-Man. That's actually kind of lit. But yeah, y'all basically said everything I was gonna say. Y'all went on a whole tangent because y'all Spider-Man fanboys. So
I mean, Spider-Man, that dude. You feel me?
But I mean, and y'all played the game, so y'all get it. I guess I have to dabble. I have the PS4 now.
Hey, PS4, we out. But not yet. True. Spider-Man selling good is really good. And this tells Marvel, hey, look, when it comes to making these superhero games, go ahead and stick the PlayStation. You feel me?
Boom bap.
I'm sorry. It's funny to
Lord.
me. But yeah, let's move on. So, Bethesda, 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 Bethesda.
Bethesda.
Bethesda, come pull up a chair, Bethesda. Let me 212 with you for a second.
Let's have a talk, Bethesda. Let's have a
Let
talk.
me talk to you for a second, Bethesda, because I don't really mess with you like that. You feel me? But I do understand that as developers, you gotta take a risk. I understand as a developer, things aren't easy. I mean, as we can see with the whole Rockstar stuff, people are still mad about. People were walking into GameStop. Hi, I'm here to pick up Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, okay, for what system? What they say, whatever system, and then they walking out. Yeah, guys, on Snapchat or Twitter. Hey, yeah, guys, just bought Red Dead Redemption 2. Even though the developer's working 100 hours and I'm against that, I still bought the game. We got those type of people. So I get it. The development process of a lot of games are crazy. But Bethesda, this letter you put out here. So pretty much what happened is Bethesda published a letter to its fans, to the community. And this is what I got from this. This is pretty much you saying, hey, look, we know the game buggy as hell. And we know the game buggy as hell. So when you go out and buy this buggy ass game, just know we all know the game buggy as hell. You feel me? That's what I got from it. That's just me paraphrasing. But let me read the paragraph that really jumped out at me, and then we'll all talk about it. So the paragraph says, we all know that the scale of our games and the system we let them use, the unforeseen bugs and issues always come up. Given what we're doing with 76, we know we're opening everyone up to all new spectacular issues none of us have encountered. Some we're aware of, and they worded this where some we're aware of, such as areas where performance needs to improve with a lot of players. Others we surely don't. We need your help finding them and advice on what's important to fix. We'll address all of it now and after launch. What? 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 Like, yo, what did you just ask me?
Repeat that last sentence again, please.
It says we need your help finding them being bugs, and advice on what's important to fix. We'll address all of it now and after launch. Now, let me speak on this one part that really jumps out at me. And we need advice on what's important to fix. Fix the whole damn game. What you mean? What's important to... Yo, listen, man. Listen. Guys, ladies and gentlemen. I get it. We all have favorite developers. We all have favorite whatever, consoles, whatever. I get it. But what the heck? What is that? Like, that's like me walking into a restaurant and them asking me, do I need utensils? If I want to eat, yes. If I want to eat my food, yes, I need utensils. That's a given. When you put a game out, do you want me to fix the bugs? Let me know. No, you're supposed to do that. That's not something I'm supposed to tell you to do. That's something that you're supposed to do. That doesn't make any sense to me, bro. And it's like, yo, I'm reading this, and the first 3 paragraphs of this shit is fluff. It's like we've been doing this, developing this. We love you guys. I don't want to hear all that, man. What? Then you get to the last paragraph. Let us know what we need to fix. Give us advice on what needs fixing. You're the developer. I don't know what the fuck to look for in this game. You're developing the code and shit for this game. You fix it. That's like me going to my job and asking my boss to do my job for me. Am I going to get a check at the end of the week? No. Why am I here if I'm not going to do the job? As the consumer, I'm not here to do your job for you. You do it. You fix it. You figure out what's wrong with the game and fix it. Not me. What? Like, yo, when I read that, I'm like, what the hell? What the hell did I just read? And had this been anybody else.
No, because no.
I don't want to hear that.
People call developers out on they.
They don't call Bethesda out because Bethesda games been buggy as shit for years. I don't want to hear
But
that.
honestly, would it be a Bethesda game if it wasn't buggy?
I don't want it. That's the excuse. It wouldn't be a Bethesda game without the bugs.
Listen, man. Bethesda game without the bugs. They always release buggy games. They work on it. But what developer doesn't release buggy games though? And then they'll drop the they'll drop the update. Every developer does it. So I'm not going to sit up here and let you just dog out Bethesda like they just the only ones the whole. Every developer, no developer puts out 100% crisp, clean ass game. That's why we have updates. When Spider-Man dropped, all I saw was bugs for the first 2 days, right? When people they wouldn't sling, they would like float in the air and stuff, or stuff would clip and stuff like that. So we not about to do this. Like, but that's basically like, listen, hey, we know what it is. Y'all let us know what the bugs are. And if you do know what to do, hey, let us know that too. And keep it moving from there. Boom. What company doesn't ask for feedback? What company doesn't ask for even on certain websites, even on certain they have certain forums where people, if you want to troubleshoot for like a laptop, like if you know a way around stuff, they have certain official forums where you could put in the information in order to troubleshoot. So I don't understand. Every company has this. So I don't understand why we about to jump on Bethesda right now. Like Bethesda's just the only one.
It's not. What you're saying is true. There's plenty of games and developers that'll say, hey, look, we're putting out a beta so that you can such and such. We're literally 2 weeks from the game, and they talking about tell me things that we can fix after launch. Are you kidding me? Nah, there is no yeah. And the statement that you said is why I'm looking at Bethesda in that manner. Yes, there are developers that put out games that have bugs in them. Yes, there are games that have issues. Yes, no game is perfect. I'm not disputing that at all. But something that you said that stands out very clear, which a lot of people use to give Bethesda the pass. It's a Bethesda game. We know it's gonna be buggy. So you telling me a decade or however long these motherfuckers been making games, and you telling me they still ain't fixing the shit that's fucking up the games? How many Fallouts they put out? How many whatever games they put out? And you telling me that you still having the same issues with the games? You still that the bugs for the game are still gonna keep being as prevalent? It ain't like Fallout. It ain't like they released Fallout. This is their first Fallout releasing it, and it's buggy. It ain't like, they released, the last game was buggy. They still trying. No. They've been making Fallout since last gen, and it has always been a buggy mess. What's the issue? Clearly, there's a larger issue here. And to be 2 weeks from launch of the game, talking about we'll fix things after launch. Nah.
Well, maybe they want to see people play first, or maybe they want to. There's reasons. What do you think they're being lazy at this point? That's what you're trying to insinuate.
They are being lazy.
That's what we're doing.
Got the helm, bro.
I genuinely think they're being lazy with what they do, and I'm looking at it from a perspective of they've made Fallout 3. They didn't do Fallout New Vegas. They did Fallout 4. Now, outside of Fallout 3 and New Vegas, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, you had a change of engine. Yes, that happens. But with the time that you had worked on Fallout 4, from the time that you worked on Fallout 76, you would think and believe that they would take the time to improve the engine and learn from what they have out with Elder Scrolls Online and take notes from that to try not to be worse than Elder Scrolls Online and take notes of how Elder Scrolls Online's online infrastructure works and see if they can move and mod themselves around that to do better. But to make a press to do a press letter about how your game is going to be buggy and you should be okay with expecting that, especially as a consumer who's spending $60 on your title, it's basically just saying,
but hey, you buy buggy $60 games all the time, so I don't.
Okay,
understand.
hold on. What makes this different? What makes this any case of different from now?
I don't get it. I don't get what y'all trying to say.
Willingly knows that their games are buggy and still releases them as a finished product.
But you know how sometimes you got to recreate the problem in order to fix the problem? Maybe this is what they're doing right now.
But they could actually do Q&A and bug testing and delay the game if need be to fix their game. They willingly know. Hold on. They willingly know that their games are buggy and still releasing it fully. Instead of doing beta tests for a multiplayer game that you know, which quote unquote that they put in the title, spectacular bugs.
Let me ask you a question, Leash. What you like to cook?
No, I do not like to cook. Actually, womp womp.
You like to? Okay, say you. This is just a hypothetical. So say you're opening a restaurant or something like that, right? You're a new restaurant owner. You're opening a restaurant, and you're using recipes and things like that you've personally, created or whatever, things like that. You think it tastes good, right? Wouldn't you have a taste testing of outside people before you open the restaurant just to make sure that the food is up to par and it tastes good?
Yeah, I get what y'all. I get what y'all are saying, but okay, so. Yes, in a sense, this is them being lazy, but at the same time, I feel like all developers do this. It's just Bethesda is maybe a little bit more open with. I mean, Andromeda did it, but Andromeda did.
You know what's funny? And Andromeda got dragged. No. Hold on.
It did. At least
Andromeda got dragged.
But see, that's the thing. I spent my $60 and I'm over here like, bro, this game is ass. But at least I know not to get Fallout 76 until they fix these bugs. At least they gave me a warning. That's how I feel right now. I feel like a lot of developers do it, but Bethesda's just open with they like, hey, we got bugs. What up? We got roaches right now. What you gonna do? You gonna come in? Yes or no? What it is.
I mean,
so
but the difference between Fallout and Bethesda and Mass Effect Andromeda and BioWare, they dragged BioWare. The studio that made this closed down. And
BioWare, and to be fair, that wasn't even BioWare. That was BioWare's B team who done DLC.
And they got shut down.
Yeah.
They suffered for that.
Hold on,
as they should.
Hold on.
As they should.
Let me put this in perspective for you to show you that Bethesda is getting lazy and just they're throwing this against the wall. How are your sub studios from Tango to Cyber Machine, I think they're called, to Arcane doing better polished titles than you? How is the Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2, Dishonored 2, and hell, even to an extent, Prey coming out with polished more so than your flagship title for what you're known for?
Because Wolfenstein is immaculate. Combat-wise, gameplay-wise, that game is
even
immaculate.
Doom.
Doom is immaculate.
I like Doom. Doom is straight. But
Fallout is the only game in Bethesda's library that is complete dog shit.
At a certain point, I'm not going to say that. At a certain point...
I speak for myself.
Yeah, at a certain point, it was funny for Skyrim. Yeah, you had the backwards flying dragons and you had all the glitches and stuff. It was funny.
Right.
But now as a consumer who's like, okay, I was genuinely waiting on Fallout 76. And I was like, okay, we're stepping away from the single player titles that we're known for and they're taking something different. All right, cool. But as a fan and as somebody who actually really invests in Bethesda's games, seeing what they're doing to release a press run about it, instead of saying, okay, so we're going to delay it and try to fix it up, or we're going to take some time and take it back a little bit further to do so. And like they willingly know. There are developers who know, but they don't say anything about it. But then there's developers who know that their game is coming out like a mess.
Right.
That Those games that came out, like, what was it? The Technomancer, Bound by Flame. Those games were a buggy mess. And their developers knew. And they completely ignored it. But for a developer who's been a veteran in the game for this long now, to come out and do something like this, come on, man. Come on.
I think y'all being overly critical at this point.
It's not being overly critical. When you're releasing a multiplayer product, you can have multiple betas to fix up the problem that's going on. And this is coming from a fan.
But you want to know what it is? Multiple betas means more money, and they're probably not trying to dish out too much money on their pet project, bro. Like, you got to think they're developers, but they're a business at the end of the day.
Money. They have
just because there's a lot of businesses that have the money, but they still cut back on hours. So I'm just saying, like
drop it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, oh yeah, they have the money, but the point of businesses is to make more money. So yeah, they could release multiple betas. They could do all of this stuff. Or you could just take their loss. But this is a pet project for them. So if I'm pretty sure they don't want to put all of their money into one pot right now. So maybe, listen, and they know their fans are loyal.
If this is a pet project,
Fallout's a pet project.
The whole mechanic of them doing Fallout as like for real, like multiplayer. That's how I feel. That's what I'm saying.
Still, you don't release a flagship title like this to die. Because it's gonna score bad.
But you gotta fail in order to get it right, though. You gotta fail a couple of times. Y'all are being overly critical. I say this, y'all are being too critical, bro. I'm a Bethesda fan, and when I saw the title, I was just like, "Oh, it's gonna have bugs. Okay, cool. I know not to get it when it first comes out."
Don't just say bugs.
No. Say, "Oh, okay, cool."
Right. That's all. When I read it, I was like, oh, "Okay, all right." There's nothing surprising.
So say more games came out announcing that they're gonna have spectacular bugs. You're gonna be okay with this?
Yeah, and I know to wait till they get that shit exterminated. The hell?
Come on, bro. Come on.
That saves me money. The hell? I don't have to go out and get it day one. Why you think I'm taking my time getting Red Dead right now? I'm taking my sweet time.
That's polished to perfection. You can't even use that.
They buggy, man. Them 100 hours.
I'm just saying. I'm slick. I'm slick watching everybody's streams here and there, not too much, so that way I don't get the story. I want to experience it for myself. But I'm just trying to see. I'm watching the news and what people are saying about the game before I actually buy it. I don't go out and buy stuff day one. I wait and I sit back and I look and I observe. Okay, what's happening? What's going on?
Review scores.
Oh, this is buggy. And all. I don't wait for I wait for the people, not like the insiders. I don't wait for them to give me news.
I wait on review scores
because they get paid
consensus to see where it's at. And then once the general consensus is saying something, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait. So I did that for a lot of games.
Exactly. So I'm just saying, I think y'all really being overly critical. It's Bethesda.
Are you a fan if you can't be overly critical about the games that you're a fan about?
I mean, you could be overly critical and you could give them constructive criticism. That's
isn't
fine.
This constructive criticism though?
But no, I think y'all are being too critical right now. If this game, so what were y'all expecting? Like, that's what I'm trying to get. Like,
I'm expecting them to learn from their past mistakes.
This is the first time they're doing a Fallout for real multiplayer. So what? They haven't even made a mistake.
They haven't learned from the past mistakes of save corruptions, frame rate dips. They still haven't learned from that. They didn't learn from that. At least trolling.
I'm not trolling. I'm really I'm really thinking that y'all are being overly critical.
If you can't call out,
I legit read the article. And I was like, oh, all right, cool. Like, I wasn't outraged. You know how Persona, he gets on his little soapbox. I didn't do one of those. Like, nah, like, yeah, I said it. Persona whips up that soapbox real quick, too. Oh, my God. But yeah, man,
it's
like
not even being overly critical though, because again, to even be in the mindset to expect games to be buggy,
y'all being real bad and bougie right now.
It's not about being bad and bougie, because with anything in life, as a consumer or as whatever, you want to make sure shit. Yo, if you go to a mechanic to get a tire change, and he put a muffin on your car, all you got is a rim, no tire. Okay, I expected that. Is that what you're telling me? When you go into a restaurant and your food's not made, no. Hold on. Oh no. When you
Those are terrible comparisons.
When you go into a restaurant and your food's not, do you go into a restaurant expecting for your food not to be made right? Do you go into a grocery store and not expect the food to be fresh? Do you go into a barbershop and not expect to get a good haircut? Do you?
But with that, you still chant. But no. Persona. With all of that, you just gave terrible comparisons. Because with all of that, you could go to a barbershop and expect a good haircut. But if you mess up your lineup, then I mean,
mad, right? Then you're mad.
You're exactly.
So
but I'm saying, like, so you can expect one thing and have a different outcome. So those were terrible comparisons. Yeah, I could go into a restaurant and I would expect my food to be spectacular, but if I get it and it's ass, you munch it.
Why is it wrong for us to expect that Bethesda's games should not be buggy? Why is that wrong?
All games are buggy, bruh. No. You know what? Next topic, because I think y'all really being critical.
No, that's not what.
Too
understand
critical.
That. What I'm trying to say is, why is it wrong for gamers to expect for Bethesda to not put out a buggy game? Why is that wrong?
I didn't say it was wrong. I just said that y'all being critical.
Even over,
super.
Okay, so why is it wrong to be overly critical?
Y'all are being real anal. That's the word.
I mean, to be fair,
what does Bethesda do? Bethesda provides a service, right? They create games for the consumers. Everything from restaurant to barbershop
Persona,
to whatever, they all
if you ever fly through Atlanta, please don't sit at my bar because you real picky, bro.
Nah, it's not about
this isn't even their first attempt though. This isn't even their first attempt with the actual like multiplayer game, because you do have Elder Scrolls Online. So
okay, but I'm talking about on the Fallout end though.
On the level of Fallout,
they have Elder Scrolls Online, yeah.
And that's a massive game in its own. So to have that and then jump into this, even that launched buggy. But they didn't come out and just say spectacular bugs. But
maybe they're just trying to give you a warning. Maybe
and that's fine.
Be a mess.
Hold on. And that's fine to warn us. That's fine to give us anticipation. But as paying consumers, even if a game is buggy, at least you know it went through the Q&A testing. To say that this is coming out and it's going to have spectacular bugs, wouldn't that give you the idea to push it back if it has a problem?
Oh, y'all, you know what? I'm
saying
we're just gonna. We're gonna just have to agree to disagree on this part.
We'll be on this all day.
Right, y'all we gonna have to agree to disagree, bro. Because I don't see why y'all so up in arms. I actually like the fact that they told me, hey, this is gonna be some shit. So wait, that's basically what I'm hearing.
So if you went to a concert and before you bought the tickets, they said the person you're going to see is not going to be really.
Will you stop giving me these comparisons that don't make sense?
Hold on. Let me get mine off. I played from Fallout 3 to Fallout 4. This is New Vegas included.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was younger,
have I?
Yeah, so when I was younger, I ignored the glitches because I went through multiple save corruptions. So after a while, it gets kind of tiring to know that they're going to release something like this on this stature and still know it's going to have a problem. But I played through it and I enjoyed the games, but at a certain point in time, after playing certain fine polished games,
sometimes you got to draw a line.
Yeah, sometimes you do get a little bit tired of it, like. Especially if I'm playing your sub studios and their games are doing like better craft or quality than yours sometimes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm coming from. Like, I'm looking at it from two different perspectives here.
I'm looking at it from the perspective of one, Bethesda. Listen, Bethesda's a business, and like all big corporations, they are trash when it comes to no, like businesses care about the consumer, but at the end of the day, the end result is money or whatever. So yes, I mean, we should hold certain developers accountable for releasing buggy games. But at the same time, y'all acting like that. This is how I feel. Y'all acting like Bethesda, the only one out here releasing buggy ass games, bro.
That, though. No one has
That's what it seems like. Okay, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
I'm very critical. I'm very critical of games. Period. So even if one of my favorite developers do it,
that's how I felt about BioWare. I wrote BioWare a whole letter.
Yo, first off, real talk. If Naughty Dog did something like this, yo, Naughty Dog would get it too. Square Enix got it from me when they released Final Fantasy 15. That game was trash, and I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan.
No. We're not going to do this
Final
right
Fantasy
now.
15 was good?
We're not going to do this on the stream right now. No, not on the podcast.
Yeah, let's move on. You about to go down the dark path. Yeah, let's move on.
You think Final Fantasy 12 is good? So if you don't get up out of here with that BS, bro.
15 is a good game.
I'm a Metal Gear fan.
Leash Capiche.
I'm a Metal Gear fan. I thought Metal Gear Solid 5 was trash.
Capiche. I need you to answer this question.
Persona.
Do you think Final Fantasy 15 is a good game?
Yes, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I can't.
You thought Final Fantasy 12 was good, bro. Get out of here. You thought Final Fantasy that game was complete and utter ass. It was the whole ass.
My head hurts.
The whole unbleached, hairy ass. Final Fantasy 12
is a good game. Okay, what's good about
Final Fantasy 12?
What is good about Final Fantasy 15?
Excuse me?
I don't understand, guys. Come on.
Final Fantasy 15?
We're not getting into this. We're not going to do this today. No.
Tell me what is good about Final Fantasy 15.
Tell me what is good about Final Fantasy 12. I'll wait.
You're not about to flip the question. Can you answer my question, please?
I'm not flipping nothing because we all know at the end of the day, Final Fantasy 12 is trash.
Y'all both got bad taste. So Final Fantasy 10 is the GOAT.
All right, Debbie. Final Fantasy
10. I mean, we're not talking. I didn't say
10 and
I didn't say Final Fantasy 15 was the best. That didn't come out my mouth. I'm just saying that.
Say Final Fantasy 15 is good is a travesty. It's like you just spat in my food.
No. Persona said himself that Final Fantasy 12 is the best Final Fantasy. So we're gonna just
because Final Fantasy I'm gonna tell you why. Because Final Fantasy 12 has the largest leap in gameplay when it comes to evolution. When it comes to the evolution of Final Fantasies, Fantasy 12 is the evolution.
They have the weakest cast. They have the weakest cast out of two people. The only two people that make Final Fantasy 12 like good is Fran and the dude she with.
Ain't Fran the thick bunny woman?
Talking about Balthier.
Excuse me?
Ain't Fran the thick bunny chick?
Bosch is good too.
Vaughn is I mean, that's the only. Vaughn is trash. Oh, that's the reason. No, Vaughn is trash. Vaughn is trash, bro. Nah, bro. He's the reason. He sucks.
Final Fantasy 12 had the biggest leap in RPG mechanics, the biggest leap in combat, the biggest leap.
Didn't Final Fantasy 12 just take from Final Fantasy 11 though? If I'm not mistaken.
Like, did you play the original? No. Did you play? Persona. Did you play the original Final Fantasy? Did you play the original Final Fantasy 12 on the PS2? Did you play that one before the mechanics switched?
Yes, the game's always been there.
So if they switched the system, it's a different system now on this new Final Fantasy 12.
Talking about the job system, the gambits have always.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
I understand that, but it's still ass.
No, it's not. That's not. But when I'm talking about mechanics and tactics, I'm talking about the gambit system. The gambit system has always been there. The combat has always been good. The combat in Final Fantasy
Garbage.
is a huge leap up. What are you talking about?
Y'all hella adorable,
when
bro.
it came to the Gambit system revolutionized Gambit system revolutionized RPGs to this day, because you have games even today that use a Gambit-like system for you to be able to control how your party reacts in combat. The Gambit system in Final Fantasy 12, the way you can set up the Gambits for each character so that you could
flush it down the toilet.
All right, man. I'm done, yo. Let's move on. Because you about to send me
flush.
You about to send me down a Final Fantasy. You're not gonna talk me under the table.
I'll say this. I'll say this before we move on. I was a fan of Metal Gear Solid from 2, and playing 5, it wasn't good to me.
Final Fantasy 12 had the best summons.
Whoa!
Listen, you're not about to.
You really about to do this right now? You really about to do this right now? It has the best summons. You really about to do this right now? Okay. You know it has the best summons. It has the best summons. You really about to do this? Okay. The best summons. If you don't get GTFO, bro.
When it comes to Final Fantasy, you're not talking me under the table.
But because you're apparently your taste is not.
Fantasy I didn't play with 6 and 9. You're not talking me under the table.
Man,
not
get
Final Fantasy.
What you like 9 too, bro? Get out.
I never played 9. Is what I'm saying.
I'm about to say.
I didn't play with 6 and 9.
I mean, to be fair, 9 is very underrated.
There's 3 games that no one on this planet is talking me under the table: Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and Uncharted. You're not talking.
Final Fantasy 12 was ass, bro, and I'm no longer trusting your opinion on games. That's it.
You're kidding me.
It's a wrap.
You're kidding me.
I'm only going to Demi from now on. I'm only going.
12 was good. I mean, not 12.
Apparently, Demi is a man of impeccable taste, but Persona, trash.
You said 15 was a good Final Fantasy. I
said it was good. I liked it. I liked the game. What? I liked the game. You can't trust me on anything. Okay, that's fine with me.
How could you say Final Fantasy 15 was a good game? What?
I'm just saying.
What?
It was a good game. I had fun when I played it. Man. So to me, it was a good game. Y'all think Life is Strange is a good game, and that shit was ass. I mean, I'm trying not to curse.
That's
whatever. Life is Strange was trash.
That's a problem, yo. Man, yo, King Pro, what's good, man? Cypher, what's up, man? Yo, man, what up? Yo, man, this is yo, we having fun. It ain't serious.
Whatever.
Let's move on. Final Fantasy 15.
Moving on.
I can't even get over that. Let's move on.
Moving
Jesus
on.
Christ, yo, that. Yeah, I just saw
trash.
Now. My God, yo, I cannot believe you said that. Jesus Christ.
Final Fantasy, it's the last good game. Like, it's like on the bottom of my list of Final Fantasy, just to let you know.
Okay. Okay.
Are we still on this Final Fantasy talk?
I want to. I'm sorry, Debbie. I'm sorry. I know. We have to go on this tangent. We have to go on this tangent. Give me your list from best to worst Final Fantasies, please.
There's so many. Okay, so
all right. So give me a five list, like the top 5 from best to worst.
Best to worst. So. Damn, but there's my.
Why don't you give me your top 5 best, your top 5 favorites? Then?
My top 5 favorites is Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 7, and I mean, I like Final Fantasy 5 over Final Fantasy 9. But no, I really didn't like Final Fantasy 5 because of the job systems. That I don't like the job system, so that threw me off. So I guess I will throw Final Fantasy 9 in there because I played it when I was a child, so that holds nostalgic value, I guess. But I played Final Fantasy 5 as a child, but I hated it. So those would be my top 5. Wait, hold on. Let me think. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Final Fantasy 4 was lit though. Now I'm thinking about it with dude in the purple. What's his name? Damn, what's his name? My mind. But no, it'll be Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 7, and I'll put in Final Fantasy 9. That's my top 5. But definitely not Final Fantasy 12. Final Fantasy 12 doesn't even fucking exist. I know it doesn't even exist.
7, 4, 6, 10, 9. Good list, Barry. That's a good list. Very respectable. 12 is number 1 for me.
It's it's the same damn. Me and Barry had the same damn list. The fuck? What you got me feeling? 12 respectable list. 7, and then you say my list is bad. We had 12, the literal 7, same list. He just doesn't have 8 in there.
12, 7, 8, 10. And 10 too.
So you're a troll, bro. You're a troll in real life, bro.
All right, let's move on. Sorry, guys, we had to go on a tangent because she said something blasphemous. I'm sorry, guys.
Final Fantasy 12 is trash, bro.
Yeah. So Microsoft CEO plans to expand Xbox Game Pass to PC. Whew. So pretty much, what they're saying is, in a recent earnings call, going over financials for Q1 of fiscal year 2019, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella spoke about the state of Xbox and specifically touched on the company's subscription service, Xbox Game Pass, with an ever-growing back catalog of games and all first-party releases coming to the service on day one. Xbox Game Pass has been a success for Microsoft since it kicked off in 2017. Moving forward, Nadella said that Microsoft has plans to bring the same service to PC. Starting with you, Demi, how do you feel about Game Pass being on PC? And follow-up question, do you feel that when Game Pass does go on PC, that ultimately there will be no reason to own an Xbox?
I already feel like with stuff going to PC, it kind of does negate sometimes on an Xbox. But at this point, I'm like, if people gonna get an Xbox, people gonna get an Xbox, and people playing on PC, people are gonna be playing on PC. Mm-hmm. I just hope that they, with this whole thing, they do something where we get certain PC titles hitting Xbox and vice versa, to get an equal trade-off instead of just, if you're going to be expanding Game Pass on PC, then, Xbox fans are not going to be losing out. Because there already are certain games that we don't have. Mm-hmm. Like the Gears Tactics game is supposed to be PC first. And the Minecraft one, I believe, the Minecraft Dungeon Joint, is supposed to be PC also, but Xbox isn't getting those just yet. So, with stuff like that, it has to be a trade-off.
Okay. Leash.
Yes.
What's your thoughts on Game Pass going to PC?
And then ask the question you asked Demi real quick.
Oh, you want to answer that question as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead, answer the question.
No, ask the question first.
Why do I need to ask? Clearly you don't.
Look at me in my eyes, Daniel.
Repeat what you repeat what you just said, please.
You know the question, so go ahead.
No, just repeat it. Repeat it and say it with your chest.
Eat the cake, anime.
Yo, do not pull out no goddamn Ike Tito references.
Eat the cake, anime.
Yeah, I ain't no fuck yo list. Yo, you better do Color Purple or some shit. I know that. Tina Turner, bro.
I said I didn't want to sing, Ike.
Yo, stop funny. Stop funny. I gotta ask.
Ask the question that you asked Demi.
Oh, about Xbox.
Yeah.
How you feel about how you feel about this? How do you feel about this in terms of Xbox as a brand?
That was not the question you asked Demi, but okay. Oh, you know what? The shade.
I still didn't want to sing, Ike.
Right. Oh boy. So anyway, I really don't play on PC, but I appreciate the move just in case I do eventually want to play on PC. When I finally build my rig, I'm gonna do it myself. But yeah, I ain't calling you. So you could give me the wrong information, like the Final Fantasy 12 is the best Final Fantasy. Moving on. Anyway, so I actually like it's pretty lit, and like what Demi said, certain games you could get on the Xbox that you can't get on the PC, and then on the PC you can't get on. So I like the exchange or whatever. Now, as far as like what you said, that underhanded shot you just basically took for somebody who says that they don't hate Xbox, is there a reason to own an Xbox now that Game Pass is on the PC? That's what you asked Demi, huh?
Because the reason that I asked that question is because one of the things that makes the consoles so unique is the fact that they're exclusives. And you know, Microsoft already said that all exclusives are going to be going to Game Pass as well. So that virtually eliminates the need to even own the Xbox to be able to play the exclusives.
How would that eliminate the need to own a play?
Not need. I mean, you. Okay, I'm using the wrong words here. Not
you are.
Need, uniqueness.
It's not. How? Like, oh God. My whole mind thought right now, maybe it's just like, how? Where are y'all getting stuff? Where are y'all pulling this from right now? People who like to play console games like to play their games on the console. Not everybody likes to play on a PC. Like, so I mean, I don't understand why you would ask that. You were being shady. I'm just the shade.
No, I can understand why he asked it because certain
don't be Mr. Neutral. Stop it. Just let us stop trying to be in the middle.
No. Let me hold on, Leash. I'll let you get your pieces in. You know, nobody let me say my list about Final Fantasy. You know.
Oh, we really didn't. It was Persona 5. I'm sorry,
nobody
Demi.
let me say my list about Final Fantasy.
So what's your top 5 Final Fantasy? I'm sorry, Demi.
I like the oddball picks.
So what's that?
Type 0, Tactics, Final Fantasy 4, 8, and 10.
Okay, as long as you got 8 in there, you're good. Oh God. Anyway, what were you saying, Demi?
But to be fair, from what Persona is like generally gathering it from is people who own an Xbox and own a PC. Sometimes they trade in their Xboxes. They say, "Oh, all the games are coming to PC," so I really don't own. I don't really have a reason to play Xbox. Yes, people are going to play console regardless, no matter what. If you have the console, you have the console. But certain people do find the reason to play it on PC. So I see why Persona said that.
No, he was being shady.
That. MOG boys.
Y'all not gonna divide me here, okay?
Nah, I mean, it's not even like it's not even trying to be on some funny stuff. Like I'm asking serious questions, like because the Xbox is still a brand, and when you have PlayStation, Nintendo, and all these other consoles around you, you have to stand out. And what makes PlayStation and Nintendo stand out is its exclusives. So when you look at the PlayStation, at the Xbox, and you just see that Game Pass is going to be on PC, and all. It's not even that Game Pass is going to be on PC. That's not the issue. It's the promise that Microsoft made to have all new exclusives also be on Game Pass day one. That's where the uniqueness, kind of is like, okay, wow, because PS Now is on PC as well, but you're not playing Spider-Man or God of War, not in this lifetime. All new exclusives, you need to own a PlayStation to play. But with Game Pass and how Game Pass is set up, the fact that the exclusives are going to Game Pass day one is why I said that the decision to put Game Pass on PC will ultimately kill the uniqueness of Xbox. I'm not saying that people will still buy the Xbox, because you are right, Leash. Console gamers will still continue to buy consoles. That's not what this is about. This is about observing how the business model of what Microsoft is doing could potentially hurt the Xbox brand, hurt its uniqueness even more. Because they did say that, right? Demi, am I wrong? They did say all new exclusives go to Game Pass day one. So if Game Pass is going to PC, what does that tell you about the uniqueness of the console? Do I need to go out and buy a Scarlet? Do I need to go out and buy a PS5 if you want to play those PS5 games? Of course. Do I need to go out and buy a PS4 if I want to play Spider-Man? Of course. You won't see that on PS Now. Do I need to go out and buy a PS4 to play? A Nintendo Switch to play Octopath or Smash Bros? Of course. You won't see that anywhere else. The uniqueness. That's what this is about. The uniqueness of the brand. that's ultimately gone once Game Pass goes to PC.
Okay.
You see, guys, this is why I can't. I just. You see how Alicia is with me, guys. She bullies me. She's mean. She's intense.
This is the one interesting thing. This is the one interesting thing about this podcast. We're always going to agree to disagree.
Oh, factory. Yeah, mic low, but hear it well. My mic.
But when I agree,
whose mic is low?
Mine.
Huh?
Apparently, my mic is low.
You sounding real fluid in my ear, bro.
Right, he loud. He loud to us.
Yeah, they're saying that it's low for them. I'm not sure why. That might be my OBS settings.
You gotta beefing up that mic.
But when I agree to disagree, I get called a bully. So
okay,
there's that.
That might be better. Tell me, guys, if that's better in terms of the sound. I had my mic low for OBS. It might be better now, though. Yeah, I mean, guys, you know, you don't want a podcast full of people that agree because that's boring as hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm not. Me and Demi, we hardly agree on everything, on anything, realistically. And clearly, you see Leash. She just disagrees with me because she's trying to get me riled up.
So, anyway, moving on.
You know, she I don't know. She likes seeing me angry or something. I don't know.
We're not gonna do this right now. But I don't know. Wait till after the podcast. Wait till I flame you up after the podcast as per normal.
Anyway, so final topic, real quick. Persona, I played Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2 on my PC via Game Pass. I used them. Oh yeah, well oh shit, that's right. It was always on there.
So I don't understand what they mean by
what
expanding,
do you mean by
but
Game Pass to PC. Because you're right, Game Pass has always been is on PC. You are right about
so
that.
I'm gonna say because I see a lot of people playing Forza via crossplay with Xbox. Yeah, so I never understand that.
I don't know what they mean then.
I need to see what they're talking about.
I got to see what they're talking about then because
unless they mean like some type of combo with XCloud,
maybe,
and being able to use it that way. No, I mean like I need to know what they actually mean by that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I read the article. You know what's funny? I forgot that Game Pass was on PC for a second. I legit did. I forgot it was on PC. You are right, it is on PC. My bad. I forgot. I ain't even gonna lie.
My bad, man.
I mean, of course he wouldn't know because he doesn't turn on his Xbox. So there's that.
Yeah.
So Sony is doing major price drops for PlayStation exclusives. You know, for you. All right, bro. All right, bro. For this is just a small list of games. At least you might want to pull out a notepad because some of these definitely are gems you should play. All right, so Gran Turismo Sport was $39.99. Now it will be $29. Now it'll be $19.99. God of War was $59.99. Now it's going to be $39.99. Definitely pick that up. Detroit will be $39.99. MLB The Show will be $29.99. Uncharted Lost Legacy, pick that up. That's a good, amazing game. $19.99 permanently.
You have to start the collection first.
Realistically, no, because this is a separate story from all of that. But yeah, that is true because you would have to understand who Chloe is.
Yeah.
Buy the collection, play 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Lost Legacy. They're all great games. They're really fun. Good stream games as well because you can, it's a lot of action, a lot of good story and stuff like that. And yeah, it'll be great. So pick those up. Lost Legacy, $19.99. Shadow Colossus, $19.99 permanently. If you haven't played this game, I don't know what you've been doing in your life. Go get this game. It's an amazing game. Definitely get that. Hidden Agenda, $4.99. That's You, $4.99. SingStar, $4.99, and Knowledge is Power, $4.99. All these games are.
They was giving away Knowledge is Power for free.
I know.
Still.
All these games now have a permanent price drop, so definitely go check those out and pick those up, please.
So God of War is gonna be $39.99.
Yeah, permanently.
And Detroit is gonna be $29.
Yep, permanently.
At least I say get Detroit.
Definitely.
That's a game you need to. That's a game you need to play. If you thought the choices in The Walking Dead was hard, oh my god.
Now play whatchamacallit? Between Two Souls before, but
nah, this is totally different from that. This ain't.
I'm pretty sure it is, but it's probably the same kind of same game mechanics, right?
No.
Well, technically, yeah, kind of. They just kind of fleshed out more so like the angles that you do for the button commands and stuff like that. But the web of choices is like much more larger than Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls.
It's a great game. Okay. Pick it up. It's a great game.
Cool.
They give you some culture.
You know what?
All right, so moving on to the discussion. The discussion part. So as you guys know, I said it in the beginning of the show, Leash got a PS4 this week. Shout out to Leash.
Hey.
So real quick, we just want to, just get her thoughts, and because she has been playing Xbox for, I think, for 2 generations now, because you played only 360 and you've been playing Xbox One this gen, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So she hasn't touched, Lord Jesus, she hasn't touched a PlayStation in 2 generations. This is her first time touching a PlayStation for a very long time.
I feel so dirty.
So we definitely want to get her thoughts real quick and just have her, coming from an Xbox perspective, clearly, your thoughts on the PlayStation so far, how you like it. So just, you got the floor. So pretty much, how you like it. Do you feel like it's? Yeah, go ahead. You got it. You know that.
Okay, so being a person who is an Xbox enthusiast and an avid Xbox player, I'm coming to this with a fair review. As many of us Xbox gamers, we do things fairly.
You clearly don't follow Twitter.
Shush, hush your mouth. Okay, everybody has their fanboys, but it seems like PlayStation fanboys are just terrible. Anyway, Persona. Anyway, first impressions. I like the fact that it's slender, because I have the big beefy Xboxes. I got the old schools. So I like
you got the big beef.
I got the big. I like them big and beefy. But yeah, I'm just overwhelmed by it all, because like I said, like I haven't played PlayStation in so damn long, so I just have to go and start from the beginning. People are telling me, oh, play God of War first. People are telling me, no, play this first, and I'm just like, bruh, like I don't know. Like I looked at whatchamacallit, what is it? Not the GamePass, PlayStation Now, and I was just looking through all the games that are on PlayStation Now. I'm just like, like WTF. Now I like the fact that one, y'all have better deals and sales than Xbox does, because Xbox doesn't even have like a spooky game sale like that. So I was kind of mad at that. Like, bro, they really be getting like
some of that sales of gold is poop.
Some of the like the sales in gold. I'm like, bruh. So you mean to tell me these PlayStation people they've been hitting a lick for this long? What else did I see? Because I haven't played any PlayStation exclusives yet, so I just been playing Dead by Daylight on PS4. Other than that, it's just like a console. I'm not really big on the console wars or whatever. If it's a good game, it's a good game. I'm not really into like graphics and shit like that. So it's just I haven't really dived into PS4, because this is just my first week having it, and I've been trying to prep for the stream that we had yesterday. But I mean, it's all right so far. I mean, what more? Now, the first game I did buy, aside from Dead by Daylight, was The Warrior. So I am so excited. I can't wait to play this game. Even though I've played it before, but it's just gonna be one of those things that it's nostalgia, ultra. Yeah, man, I don't know what else you want me to say. Like, ask me you want to ask me questions or something?
Well, how are you enjoying the UI? Do you think it's fluid?
Oh, it's very fluid. I like it. Everything, like me setting up my my thing was like seamless. So yeah, I mean, and that's one thing I can say, because when I first got the Xbox One, the setup was a little like, I'm like, what are all of these? What are all these boxes? Where are all these tabs? Like, it took me a while to get used to the interface. But with the PlayStation interface, it's kind of straight to the point. So I'll give y'all that one.
What are 3 exclusive PlayStation 4 exclusives you're interested in playing that you're gonna pick up?
So far, I know I'm gonna play Shadow of Colossus because when I saw it in the thing, I was like, oh, I've been wanting to try this game out. I'm gonna play God of War, and it's between. I mean, I want to play Detroit Become Human, but I kind of want to play like an exclusive. Because I know it's it's kind of like an RPG, but I want to play like older RPG. So I might knock out some Kingdom Hearts as well. Like the Kingdom Hearts. Good. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts that didn't get shipped to Xbox. I only think 3 only got to Xbox, right? Or no?
Yep.
Which one?
Yeah.
Only 3.
So yeah. So I played Kingdom Hearts 1.
Kingdom Hearts, yeah. Oh, okay.
But I've never played Kingdom Hearts 2. So I think I'm gonna start from the beginning with Kingdom Hearts just to, backtrack. So yeah.
If you're gonna start from the beginning, you need to play Birth by Sleep first.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
No, all of them are on PlayStation. All of them.
I mean, yeah, but I ain't trying to go that far back. I got a crunch. You know how many hours of gameplay I'm about to put into all this? I have a life. I'm a grown single woman. I got stuff I gotta do outside of this apartment.
We all got lives. I was just saying, you ain't got to play them all right then. You could.
So, how are you? Between the 2, which one has a better party chat to you?
I don't really use party chat on Xbox One. I didn't really start playing games with people until y'all came into my life. Like it was just me and my brother, but my brother, he's expecting a baby and stuff, so he hasn't really been on like that. So
congratulations to him, by the way.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats. I'm gonna be an auntie finally.
I'm gonna buy the baby a PS4.
Shut up.
She's gonna be good. He or she.
Gonna be good. It's a boy. They having a boy.
Oh, he gonna be good. That's what's up. We out here,
right? I'm gonna be an auntie. Finally, a baby I could send home. Yes.
Yo, why did you just laugh like that?
Because
sound like a Woody Woodpecker.
she got the auntie laugh, bro. Like already.
I'm ready to be the turn up auntie. Hey, baby, what you doing? Come here. Give auntie smooches.
Ciao.
Oh boy.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Do you see yourself playing? Do you see yourself being more on the PlayStation now that you have it?
I told you only because there's so much I haven't played. Okay. So like all of like the games that come out on both, like 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna get it on Xbox first. Unless it's shut your mouth, okay? Yeah, so I'm getting Red Dead on Xbox.
So we don't like gonna ride into the sunset?
I mean, they haven't even dropped the multiplayer. By the time they drop the multiplayer, I'll get it on. I'll get it on PS4. Listen,
so
and then you don't even get the games.
Oh,
shut up.
So what are like? Give me at least 3 to 5 games that you're trying to experience on PS now, because I know that you're going to be using it.
Okay, so like I said, Shadow Colossus, all God of Wars, basically like Heavy Rain. I saw that was in there. What else? Do I have to turn on my PlayStation? So
no. Just I'm saying you playing PS3 games. I was wondering, what are you trying to like actually experience like through PS now?
I'm just trying to basically get up to speed because there's like a whole 2 generations of games that I just don't know anything about. So I'm basically trying to get up to speed with everybody else, basically.
Yeah,
I think for last gen games, you should start with Last of Us, honestly.
But you want to know what I'm so mad about? I was praying that they had Chrono Cross, but they don't. I was so mad, bro. Like I was like, man.
Actually, they have it, but it's on the Vita. So.
It's on it. Boo.
Yeah, that's not. Nah, you're not.
Ooh.
Get you a Vita though. I say definitely get a Vita.
No, I ain't getting a Vita just to play Chrono Cross.
Nah, they got more than that. They got 8, 9, 10, 10-2.
Don't they have that on PS4?
No.
They don't have none of
7. They only have 7, 9, 10, 10-2, 12.
Oh, they don't have 8. What is the whole thing about 8? Why nobody likes?
They probably. I think they pushing out 8 soon.
I think they will because now the community's starting to notice too.
Like
yo, where's
nobody
8?
messes with 8. Like what's the
Nah,
Yeah,
people
'cause
mess with
8 is
8 had like
hidden.
such a bad. The protagonist for 8 was good, but the story was so bad.
The story wasn't bad. It was just obscure. Once
It
you,
was really some teen drama angst stuff though.
Yeah, it was very bad.
but it was fun.
No, I love it. I love
Squall
it.
was
8 is one of
good,
my
but
favorites.
that story was dog shit. Like, let's keep it real here. The story was terrible.
But you like Final Fantasy 12, so we're not gonna get back into that.
I mean, but 12 story was better than 8.
Let's not start this.
I'm not. You keep trying to reel me in. Stop bullying me.
I'm not. You the one.
You know it's a game. You know it's a game that you should experience though, because I love this. This is one of my favorite PlayStation games. You gotta play Sly Cooper, bro. You gotta.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Who?
You should stream that too. You should stream that.
It's a platforming game.
I don't like platformers. Y'all know this. I'll play
it.
You don't like
fighters. You don't like what is like? You are an Xbox. Like why?
I'm picky. Because platformers make me rage quit. I don't like the loot.
No, this is more so one of those,
it ain't
like,
that type of. It ain't Mario.
Yeah. It's not a Meat Boy or a Dandara or
Castlevania platformer type thing. This ain't Lion King.
Dandara was. I was trying to play Dandara the other day. I was like, oh no.
This ain't Lion King.
Dandara made me dizzy, so I couldn't play it.
This ain't Lion King. This ain't Lion King. You good?
It's not okay.
This is more like a fun
action adventure platforming.
Yeah.
You know what game you need to play? Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I was about to say that next.
Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter's. Yeah, those are really good games.
Ratchet and Clank, the new Ratchet and Clank for PS4. That's
amazing.
A game.
Very amazing. Yeah.
Another
game you should play too is Knack. I think you would like.
Slow down.
Right, like you're overwhelming me. Oh my god, my nose is starting to bleed. Oh god.
Sorry, I forgot.
Like in the animes when they nose start to
Xbox, you get like 1 or 2 games a year. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh, whoa, sir. We wasn't even slandering.
That was a spicy take.
That was a spicy meatball.
A spicy meatball.
That was a spicy meatball.
Oh my god.
There's a list of games like
it's
that
a lot
you should generally try out.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna like put it in a poll and then see whoever, like I might put it on Twitter, put it in a poll. Whatever game people say I should play like first or whatever, that's what I'm gonna play first, because I'm just sitting up here like, where do I begin?
I know. Okay. Realistically, and I think Demi can agree. If you're gonna do PS Now, I really feel like the first game you should play is Last of Us. I'm not even kidding. Like, no bullshit.
I don't think I'm gonna like that damn game. Everybody's
if you're
saying
playing
Last
Outlast, that dog shit, you're gonna like Last of Us. Trust
Outlast wasn't dog shit.
And plus, I don't even like scary games. The only reason I'm playing Outlast.
It's scary though. It's not like some.
It
ain't scary.
It's more so.
It's more
a survival
action,
game.
Thriller.
It's more action thriller than it is.
If it's like Evil Within, then I'm definitely not playing it.
No, it ain't like that either. It's not like
I mean,
that.
there are some moments in there though.
But it's not. But see, the thing about Evil Within Evil Within is more Resident Evil-ish. Last of Us is more.
But if it's like what I'm trying to say is, if it's like Evil Within on as far as like those 2-hit kills and stuff, and you gotta be extra.
No. That's what I'm trying to explain. It's not like that. The way the mechanics in the game is set up. Evil Within is the reason why I say Evil Within is more Resident Evil-ish is because the items you get and how you use them matter more in Evil Within than it would in Last of Us. Last of Us, especially if you play it on like normal or whatever, you'll get plenty of items, you'll get plenty of shotgun shells and all this other stuff, and it's more linear, so you're not running around a whole world trying to figure out where to go. It tells you where to go, and there's some stealth moments in the game. And it's a great story, like, because it's a story of a dude and this girl that he has to protect and bring her to this place because she's the only one that can't get infected, so they believe she has the cure. He don't like her, she don't like him, and then they grow to like love each other.
Well, you just told me the story, so I ain't gotta play it.
You kind of did just spoil it, low key, bro.
I did.
You did.
It's still a good game. Go play it.
There we go.
I messed up.
Now I will say this. If there's a game that you should play, and it's one of my top favorites for PlayStation, you gotta play Until Dawn.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I think I saw gameplay on that. Like I was watching somebody playing on YouTube.
Think of it as like it's like a Telltale game, but more.
It's one of those 90s horror movies, Telltale inspired.
Yeah. That's really what it is.
Okay. Anything? Anybody?
First game you need to play is Order 1886. That's what you need to play.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna play some of the Personas. Not.
I'm 5. Play that. Yeah.
I mean, I already played Persona, but I'm talking about like the game.
Yeah, you definitely.
Man, I'm ending this class, yo. This shit done.
Play Persona 5,
you think you funny? You funny?
That has a groovy soundtrack, a great cast of characters. Art style is phenomenal. Yeah, like it's a really great game.
If you're looking for a good RPG, like a good like RPG to play, and like you can like really get into it, and it's to me it's got like one of the best stories this gen in terms of RPGs. Tales of Berseria, really good game.
I'm trying to read the chat too. People tell me Ni no Kuni, Dragon
Kuni
Quest.
Hold on, they haven't recommended you the best game on PlayStation, bro. Like
what?
Yakuza,
Alright, bro,
bro.
Move on, man.
Oh,
alright, man, move on. Just to talk about Yakuza, nobody wants to play that. Hell no.
If people didn't want to play it, they wouldn't have this research, you know.
Yakuza is actually a really good series because it does a good job of capturing the Japanese culture. So you'll feel like you
people
really
up on
in
the
Japan.
Street.
Yeah, and you can stream it. It's a good streaming game. Really good.
Tales of Berseria. Okay, I do
and Life of Black Tiger.
I do like fantasy action RPGs.
Now you trying to play. Now you trying to play. Now you trying to be disrespectful.
What did he say?
Life of Black Tiger, which is probably like the worst game to ever come out on any regardless. This is like
Why
the
would
worst
you
game to ever
suggest that, Demi? Demi, you're sick.
Because that's a good streaming game.
Oh, that's another good game. Another game. Dragon's Dogma. That's Dragon's Dogma. I think you should play that first.
Kingdoms of Armor. I already played Kingdoms of Armor.
I don't know.
Buy Dragon's Dogma. Because I can actually. Well, can we? No, we can only do the online together. But that's like, think of Dragon's Dogma as like Monster Hunter meets Dark Souls.
Not
Dark Souls. No. Monster Hunter meets
Kingdoms of Amalur. That's how I can put it.
Yeah. Okay, fine, yeah. I was gonna, matter of fact, Monster Hunter meets God of War, because you're gonna be hacking the motherfucking monsters, man. Real talk. That Dragon's Dogma was a good game, though. Definitely a great game.
I'm overwhelmed already.
I got a platinum that too now. I'm thinking about it. I gotta go back and finish it. Yeah, but welcome to PlayStation. A lot of games, a lot of people to play with.
I'm just here for a season. I ain't here to stay. My home is with Microsoft.
What I tell you,
I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all my summer home, but my for real home.
What I tell you, day by
my
day,
winter home.
Day by day.
My heart. I'm loyal.
You'll see.
I'm loyal.
Demi's an Xbox guy, and he plays on PlayStation all the time.
But Demi is actually fair, okay? Yeah. You, on the other hand, you're not. So
how am I not fair when I played all the new games that released this year on Xbox? So what are you talking
just
about?
So you could criticize it and call it trash and downplay it.
Demi, did we not play State of Decay 2 and we both had the same gripes?
To be fair, he actually was pretty excited about State of Decay.
And we both had the same gripes for State of Decay 2. Like, it's not like State of Decay 2 wasn't a glitchy mess. It's not like Sea of Thieves wasn't a barren wasteland of a game with no cracking by it.
And you just proved my point. You played the exclusives just so you could talk mess, bruh.
It's not even.
You a troll. You a troll.
You got adorable, bro.
Everybody get your troll on. Everybody get your troll on. Everybody get your troll on.
Yeah. I was
we both had the same gripes for both games. Like, what are you talking about? And I played Cuphead. Cuphead was great. I love Cuphead.
Because that game is on some troll level shit. Because Cuphead, bro.
Let's go on.
Would you say Cuphead was electrifying?
It was fun, but that game was a whole troll.
Nah, you clearly ain't catch the joke there. Moving on.
Oh, shut up! Did y'all tell the
we told
podcast?
the story.
We told her.
You can tell.
Okay.
Oh, yo, Gravity Rush 2. Okay, hold up. Yo, big shout out to EJ. If there's one game you should buy, like, literally today, Gravity Rush 2.
What is it about? Don't tell me the whole story.
No. Gravity Rush 2 is it's a gem. It's really an amazing game. All right, so Gravity Rush 2, it's about a girl that can control gravity. And she flies around and she has to do missions and stuff like that. Buy the game. That game is like, I think, $30 now, $20. Buy that. It's a good streaming game. It's very good music, very bright, very colorful. And the game is fire. That's a game you should.
Whatever you do, just avoid the Rapper the Rapper remake.
Yes,
why? I want to play it so bad.
Because the hit detection is wonky on there.
Yeah.
Aww.
It's trash.
And plus, they ported over the PSP version and didn't like fine tune it.
It's trash.
Oh.
It's trash.
As a Rapper fan who brought out the beanie.
Trash.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Kick, punch. Right in the gut.
It's all in the mind.
It's all in the mind, bro.
Oh man. Last topic, real quick. I know Demi is gonna do first impressions for his channel. I'm pretty sure Alicia, when she's playing RDR, she'll probably post how she feels about it on Twitter or whatever. I'll definitely do first impressions too. But yeah. First impressions real quick. RDR2. I only played 30 minutes. 45 minutes, so y'all gonna get very barren. But Demi played a little bit longer, so he can kind of give you a little bit more. But at least she hasn't played it yet, so
I'm out on this one.
So yeah, RDR2. One thing I noticed off rip, the game's beautiful as fuck. Like, I'm playing it on the PS4 Pro. The game's beautiful. I'm playing it on 4K TV, HDR, all the bells and whistles. The game is very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful game. The snow mechanics, the snow physics, the weather physics. I'm like, they chose this scene for a reason to show you what you about to get into when it comes to this game, which I do like a lot. The music that starts playing in the beginning, very beautiful. I like how like they start you off in kind of like distress, so it makes you want to pay attention because you know someone dead and you know everyone's stressed out and you got to do this. And then when you when you ride through the snow with the horse, and you have to go meet with Micah to go find the cabin, and then you have the shootout and stuff like that. I really like it so far. It's very Western. You know, the voice acting is great. Very, old Western style way of speaking. Really, really great. I never played Red Dead before, so I'm a complete noob to this series. So I'm going into this like completely fresh, not knowing anything. But that's really where I got. Like I beat we killed the guys at the cabin, so I literally was searching the cabin, and then I'm like, oh shit, okay, now we gotta start the podcast. So that's really where I got. So I can't really give like a too crazy first impressions, but from what I've played, it looks like it's really gonna be a promising story. The gunplay mechanics are dope. I like them. They're pretty okay. I still got to play it a little bit more. I tried to do free. I'm trying to like move around and shoot because I'm thinking that. And this is what I don't understand about Rockstar. Max Payne 3's free flow shooting mechanics is great. I don't get why GTA doesn't have that same formula. Because when you're playing Max Payne 3 and you're doing freeform shooting, it's very tight. It's very tight. You can move around. You can move the camera right, shoot, aim, and all. It's good. With this, I'm trying to move the camera around and shoot. I feel like it's going to be a little clunky. But again, I'm in snow, and when you're in snow, it matters because your movement is definitely different. And they tell you that as you're riding horses and stuff like that, you feel that your movement is different. So when I was moving around trying to shoot the enemies, it felt like I was getting pulled back because of the snow and then the wind and stuff like that, which I like. That adds a different element to the combat. But it definitely does feel, I do feel like the controls may be a little wonky once you get on like regular land and you're able to move freely. But I'll know more when I play more today. I'll give my first impressions probably tomorrow or during the week. Demi?
Okay, so long time Rockstar fan. I played the first Red Dead. Completely amazed, completely blown away by what they did for those standards at the time. And played Max Payne 3, which still has some of the best third-person shooting controls possible.
Facts.
I stepped into Red Dead 2 with the knowledge of Red Dead 1 and expected it to be like they tightened up the gunplay a little and advanced some of the mechanics. From the time that I started playing, from when we were in distress and trying to find the cabin, which those graphics, oh my God. Like people are going to think I'm gassing them, but no. Yo, it feels like at times when you just watch the cutscenes, you're in a movie. Because they have the black box come down a little bit, and they're talking, and then like they subtly say things to each other that just, the audio sounds crisp. Arthur has this thick state of Texas accent. Like the game is like impressive so far just off the graphics alone. But then when you go into the detail of what they do, when you're trudging through the snow, you can't run. And that was something I noticed. I'm trying to tap X to sprint. Bro, he's trudging. Like, you can feel the weight of him moving on the controller. And then, like, say you're hunting, because there's going to be a later stage where you hunt. And if you hold the bow too long, your stamina will deplete. And the screen starts to shake. And there's a sense of realism here, because you have to not only eat to keep your heart and your health and your stamina up, but you will die of starvation.
What? I gotta feed them?
Yes,
you gotta feed and you gotta work out.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna be like what is it called? Those things that we have on our keychain.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, and so it's like a Western Tamagotchi. Yay, he gonna die.
So like it's certain mechanics. When I was playing, I was like, the game reminded you, hey, you need to eat, or like it'll show you like your stamina is depleting, or it'll tell you like your horse is going through this right now. You need to make him feel better. Like you got to pat the horse, you got to brush him down a little bit, talk to him, take him out for a ride or a walk or whatever. Like there's a level of realism here that I wasn't expecting. Cause I got my first horse. Not the horse you get in the beginning, but I got my first horse. And like when you have to break him in, you have to like actually buck him in. Like you have to, God, it sounds so wrong. You have to be on the horse and like literally fight him, basically. One of the most impressive mechanics I've seen for this game so far that not a lot of people are talking about is the gunplay. A lot of people are saying the gunplay feels weird, it feels wonky. No, it feels like something that was in 1863. Because if you don't notice, and I'm not sure if you noticed this, Persona, when you first started shooting, if you see him pulling the hammer back to get the rest of those shots off instead of him just shooting, he has to spin the cylinder around for him to actually shoot. And that was impressive to me already. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
I did notice that too. That's what I was saying. Like, I feel like I was in the snow. That's why it felt like that. Because I don't know, like, I play COD a lot, and I'm so used to COD's movement when it comes to shooting games that I think this kind of skewed my view on certain shooters. So like when I was kind of trying to play it like COD, I'm like, no, this is not COD. Like I have to stop that. But I know movement. Like when it comes to movement, like there's movement for games is supposed to be a specific way. I feel especially when you're shooting. But when it comes to when I'm playing as Arthur, when I was in the snow shooting, I feel like it was more so the snow that was keeping me, like, having me move as if I'm, like, moving through the snow. Like, if you're moving through the snow, like, who the fuck, I'm pretty sure everyone here has walked through snow. Yeah. It feels like, I'm being dragged. Like, when I move to the left, I feel like I'm dragging. Like, it's not just, a movement. It's more of a motion to move to the left, and then he moves. Like you feel it.
Yeah, and not to mention when like the snow levels, it does affect your guns. Like if it's too cold, it affects the metal of them.
Oh damn! Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh shit.
If you're in the mud, it jams, and there's also weapon degrading in this game.
So it's like a life simulation. Oh,
basically.
God. He gonna die.
Leash call, yo. Leash need to stream this because I know her character going to die every stream.
I'm really
gonna feed him again.
And they did take things from The Witcher where like you have real time beard growth.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, you have real time beard growth.
That's serious. Woof woof.
And you can stink. You can stink in the game. You have to take baths.
Oh yeah, you gotta take baths, man.
Yeah,
listen, I think they took that from the Smash community. I'm sorry.
What happens if you don't take a bath?
You're gonna stink.
Let's say
what happens in real life when you don't wash.
Let's say you rob a store or something. People are gonna know like your scent, especially if you go around for a while. You like people are gonna know who you are because who's that guy that smells this bad?
Okay.
Speaking of which, there's a thing you can do. Well, like the game will tell you, hey, make sure you put on a mask and change clothes after you rob somewhere, because then people are gonna be looking for you
in those clothes. That's
yeah. Because once you start getting to the level of outlaw, like everybody's coming for your neck. Like everybody's coming after you. There's no wait a minute, hold on. No, everybody's gonna be looking for you. Mm-hmm. And one thing I did notice also is that they tell you where that hat is if it comes off your head. If the cowboy hat falls off, it gives you a little icon to pick it right back up.
Oh, that's
why?
Real. You a cowboy. What you mean? Why?
You need your hat.
Also, you can't play the game without a hat.
No, you can play the game. No, you can play the game without a hat, but the hat is getting restored every time you pick it up.
Yeah, I thought she caught the joke. That's why I was like, she ain't catch the joke. Oh God, Leash.
I was lost. I'm actually not. I feel amazing.
I feel great as well.
But so far, this game is impressing me because to be in the older setting and be even more detailed than your modern city setting, that by itself is a W in my book. Mm-hmm. I'm impressed.
Have you met what's his name yet? Marston. What?
Yeah, John you meet John Marston early.
Okay.
That's like the second mission in the game where you meet him.
Oh snap! This is back when he was an outlaw, right? Not when he was restoring himself.
Yeah, this was back when he was an outlaw. When he was a bit younger.
Okay.
Yeah, because in the beginning they was like talking to him like he was like some young dude. I'm like, he must be really young.
Yeah, he's young, and it shows you where he got the scars from. I don't know. So,
oh wow,
pretty dope.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna cry if I see John Marston.
I'm a rhinestone cowboy. Da-da-da. Yeah, guys. So yeah, Red Dead. It's pretty cool so far. I'll definitely give them more detailed first impressions. Like probably tomorrow during the week. I'll or maybe on When Persona Speaks next week. I'll do a more detailed first impressions. But the game's great, man. The game's dope so far. Beautiful as hell. Like I said, I'm gonna dive into it today for sure. It will be life. But yeah, that's our show, guys. We about to get into these outros. Starting with Leash, Miss Leash. Go ahead and tell the good people about your social media linkings and
all my links are in the it should be, unless Persona's acting shady and he took them out. But all my links should be down below in the bio. In the description. Just you know what I meant. Oh. You know what I meant. Don't correct me. I was gonna correct myself. Anyway.
Forgot I'm being bullied.
Oh God. Anyway, I have to put my violin away for a second because Persona's over there playing victim. I am streaming actually tonight because I'm trying to hurry up and finish Outlast 2. Just because October's over with next week. So I'm trying to get that out the way. So I'll be streaming later on tonight, probably about like 10 o'clock ish. And then after that, it's my regular schedule, Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays at 11:30. Well, Fridays are at 10:30 p.m. all Eastern Standard Time. Other than that, I'm not doing anything. That's it. Boom. Over on Twitch. Oh, did y'all tell them about last night how I told somebody I was expensive and they only gave me $50. But hey, that paid for my headset.
She showed them shoulders.
That paid for this headset that I just bought. So boom.
She showed them shoulders. You feel me? I told her, you gotta.
They didn't even see my shoulder.
See a little bit of shoulder. You feel me? Show a little bit of shoulder.
Last night was lit. I hope y'all was there.
Yeah, for real. Last night was really great, really fun. Definitely follow Leash. All her links in the description. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all that good stuff. Yo, my boys, let's go.
Yep.
Demi, what up, man? Give me your outro.
What's going on, everybody? Mr. God Reviews here.
Whoa.
All right. You okay? You okay, Demi?
I thought that was you, Persona.
No, that was Demi.
Oh, snap.
I just died? Okay, cool. I died and came back.
Okay.
My headphones. Okay, what's going on, everybody? Mr. God Reviews here. Mr. Shockingly Electrifying here.
Shut up.
What is going on, everybody? Thank y'all for coming on through. I hope you guys had a great time with the podcast today, even with the tangents of Final Fantasy and all of that. I don't know what you guys are doing with that one.
Leash.
I don't know.
His opinions are trash.
So are yours.
Either way, Mr. Split down the middle. What do I have coming up today? I got my Fallout video where I'm sharing all my thoughts about Bethesda and what they're doing. And I do have the thumbnail ready, which is probably one of my favorite thumbnails just because.
It's fire.
I've been stepping on my thumbnail game lately. I'm probably going to do drop a Twitch compilation of everything that happened last night on Twitter. I was going to put it on YouTube, but...
Leash messed it up.
Nah, it was just too much cursing.
How I messed it up?
It was just too much cursing. That was it.
That was Persona.
No,
Persona was you were saucy as hell, bro, and you were the curses were flying out.
Either way, I'm gonna just drop it on Twitter because that would be like the better preferred place anyway.
I was very cool. I was chilling.
Moving ahead, what do I have prepared? Probably gonna be picking up Hitman either tomorrow. We're gonna be streaming that again. I'm probably not gonna be streaming on Twitch today. Tired. I just want to play Red Dead, to be honest. I don't even feel like streaming that. I just want to play it. Like, that's a game I want to sink my teeth into. Like, it's a well done sub sandwich. But yeah, I'm playing Red Dead.
We'll let you give another try at that joke.
Wasn't joking. I want a sandwich. I'm probably gonna be playing Red Dead tonight. I might stream COD, depending on who's gonna play.
I'll play.
We'll stream some COD, nice lighthearted COD stream. We'll be picking up Hitman tomorrow, and then that's it. You can follow me on everything on social media, Demigod Reviews, Facebook Gaming /Demigod Rev, since it wouldn't let me put Demigod Reviews in for some reason. But that's it. Come on
Rev,
through.
You should have put Rev Demigod. Like Reverend.
Oh, God.
That would have been cool.
That's it, man. Just come on by. Check out my Spider-Man review for the Black Cat DLC, The Heist, and check out the Let's Play, where, I take funny takes and people asking me in my chat. That's about it. Thank y'all for coming on through.
Yeah, man. Definitely follow Demi, man. Subscribe to all his links are in the description. Demigod Reviews on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Support my peoples. MOG Boys, First Lady of MOG. These my peoples. Definitely support them. Yeah, also, check-ins actually just closed, too, for this Soul Calibur 6 tournament that's happening tonight at 5 o'clock Eastern. That'll be with me and Chuck. That's hosting that tournament. That's going to be really fun, really great, really entertaining. Really excited, honestly, to see that we'll be hosting that. I'm definitely going to be taking some shots. So it's going to be a lot of jokes. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then yeah, if Demi trying to, if we do decide to get on COD later, then yeah, definitely gonna stream some COD on Twitch. I'm playing some Red Dead today. Also make sure you MOG and Friends at 3 p.m. closes at 6. Okay. Check-ins close at 3. Normally we close them at 1. I don't know, 3. Okay, so check-in closes at 3 p.m. and the tournament starts at 6. It's going to be a great tournament, really fun, really entertaining. Definitely also check out the J Barry Show, J Barry's channel. Link is in the description. Upchuck Gaming, Plus on Block Podcast every Tuesday, 8:30. Link to his channel is in the description as well. Also, the online arcade, the Twitch, Link is in the description. Twitter, the link is in everything. All the links in the description. Also, join the MOG and Friends Discord. Definitely join the Discord, man. We're trying to grow that and build that out. We're gonna start doing like game nights and stuff like that, and community game nights, and that's really what yesterday was. Now that I'm thinking about it, like that really was like some community game night shit. Like it really was. It was. I mean, we were pouring up, but it turned into a community game night because we had Jewel come through.
Yeah, pretty
much. We had Karama. We had Ace. You know, we had all types of people come through. So that really was a community game night. So yeah, it was fun though. It was really fun, really cool. So we'll definitely be doing those again. So definitely join the Discord. It's great. You feel me? Like it's something we definitely trying to build up and grow. It takes time, but it's definitely something we definitely are focused on. Then the MOG and Friends Twitter, link to that is in the description as well. Follow the Twitter. Keep up with your favorite MOG and Friends crew. Every Saturday morning, 11 a.m. MOG and Friends podcast. Definitely follow the Twitter because we'll be posting announcements for podcasts, topic requests, community gamer nights, all that stuff. All of those will be posted on the MOG and Friends Twitter. And plus, you keep up with us, man. Favorite MOG and Friends crew. Then, last but not least, we do have is the Twitch ready? Did you finish it, please?
What? The Twitch? It's not completely finished, but it's made. Okay. So if they want to follow it, they can.
MOG and Friends, we do have an official Twitch. MOG and Friends is the Twitch. I have to get the link for that. That's where we'll be doing gaming.
Let me just put it in the chat. Can I put links in the chat? Will I get banned?
No, you're good.
Okay.
That's where we'll do all of our gamer nights, and once we get the multi-streams going, it'll stream to there, to MOG and Friends, and that's how the multi-streams will go. So definitely check out MOG and Friends. Check out MOG and Friends Twitch. We definitely appreciate it. So yeah, with that being said, this has been episode 62.
I really gotta put a HTTP something and then do that. That's the blame. Hold on, let me just go.
It has been MOG and Friends episode 62 in the books. We hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you did, like button, subscribe, follow everyone here. Keep up with your favorite Saturday morning crew. The best podcast on YouTube, MOG and Friends. And yeah, we out, man. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Be safe. And we see you guys next time. Peace, peace, peace.